Hey everyone! In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a striking tilt-shift effect in Photoshop CC. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to transform an ordinary photo into one that looks like a miniature model. It's a fun trick that really stands out, perfect for landscapes, cityscapes, or any photo where you want to play with depth and focus. Let's jump right in. The first thing you want to do is convert your image into a smart object. Now, to do this, just right-click on the layer in your Layers panel and select Convert to Smart Object. This step is key because it lets you edit the tilt-shift blur filter non-destructively, meaning you can come back and adjust all your settings later without ever damaging your original image. Think of it as working with a safety net underneath you. If you've never used smart objects before, this is a great example of why they're so powerful in Photoshop. Next, we're going to open up the tilt-shift blur filter. Head up to your top menu bar and go to Filter, then Blur Gallery, and choose Tilt Shift. Photoshop will pop up a new interface with controls right over your image. Don't worry if it looks a bit cluttered at first. This is where the magic starts to happen. Now, let's adjust where your image will be in sharp focus and how the blur fades out. You'll see a pin in the center of your image. Click and drag that pin to set exactly where you want the focus to be. For a classic tilt-shift look, try lining it up with a street, railway, or the main subject of your photo. Imagine you're painting with focus, drawing the viewer's eyes right where you want them. Surrounding that pin, there are two solid white lines and two dotted lines. The area between the solid lines will be in sharp focus, and beyond the dotted lines, things get really blurred. The space between the solid and dotted lines is your transition zone. The blur gradually increases here. You can drag the white lines closer or further apart to make the transition softer or more dramatic. If you want your miniaturized look to feel tighter, bring the lines closer together. Don't be afraid to experiment a little. You can always change it later because you used a smart object. Next up, you can adjust how strong that blur effect is by dragging the filled circle or line near the blurred area. Increasing the blur can make the in-focus part pop out even more, but be careful not to overdo it. Sometimes, less is more. Now, let's refine this effect for a truly realistic miniature vibe. If your image has bright points of light, things like street lamps, car headlights, or city windows, try adding a bokeh effect. In the Filters controls, look for the bokeh slider and the light bokeh intensity setting. Cranking these up will add those glowing, out-of-focus highlights that make the blur look lush and natural, almost like shooting on a fancy tilt-shift lens. You can also tweak the distortion by checking the symmetric distortion box and nudging the slider. This adds a tiny bit of warping to the blur, helping to sell the illusion of a real lens effect. There's no right or wrong setting here. Just go until it looks good to your eye. Finally, if you need to rotate the effect, hover your cursor right over the outer blur edge until you see the double arrow icon. Click and drag to spin the blur. This is super helpful if you want your focus line to match the angle of a street or building in your image. That's it. You now know how to make an eye-catching tilt-shift effect in Photoshop CC. Take a moment to tweak and preview your image, and don't hesitate to re-enter the filter if you want to refine anything. If you found this tutorial helpful, please hit the like button. Drop a comment if you have any questions or want to share your own results, and don't forget to subscribe for more Photoshop tips and tricks. Thanks for watching, and happy editing.